Hey guys, welcome back. This is John with Love the Hunt. I wanted to show you some rounds I just got for my anniversary present over at Academy. It's the Winchester Deer Season XP 6.5 Creedmoor round, 125 grain, and extreme point. Now this is a flat-based bullet, and it's supposed to help with accuracy. And it's the polymer tip, and it's specifically designed for deer. I'm certain you could take hogs and all species of deer, from blacktail, whitetail, caribou, pronghorn antelope, mule deer. I'd even go as far as to say black bear. Now the tip on them is an extreme size. So basically what you have inside of that copper jacket's lead core, and that tip will initiate the expansion upon entry, and it will expand, I'm going to say, as much as a quarter more than a soft point round would. And a soft point round is excellent. It has the properties, if you will, of a soft point round, because when it goes in, when that polymer tip shoved back into the bullet, it expands rapidly, destroying tissue, lung, heart, all the vitals. And the circumference, from what I've seen, of penetration and so forth on the penetration test, it's really expanding. I mean, quite a bit. Like I said, up to, in my opinion, a 1/4% more than just a regular soft point. But unlike a polymer tip, it really has the great expansion when it gets in there. I think it's a great idea. It's something that I want to look into here on my 6.5 Creedmoor, and I'm excited to get a couple of boxes, see how they shoot in this rifle. And it's my Savage 110 Apex Hunter XP, and it's got the Veil camo on it, fluted barrel. It's got the threaded end on it. I've got a little flash suppressor stuck on there. Helps reduce recoil a slight bit, and pushes the noise away from you. Now the shooting range out in Taylorsville, you ever been out there, Taylorsville, Kentucky? They've got these barrels that go out, I don't know, 25 yards that you got to shoot through, and boy, it is loud. Keep everyone pointing their rifles in the same safe direction. So I'm excited to see what those Winchester Deer Season XPs do. Start at 50, and then to see where the point of aim is. I also shot with these Nosler 140 grain here, and it's a ballistic tip. Now that's a pretty open design in the bullet here, so when that ballistic tip goes into it, it's not solid core in here, so it's going to expand pretty darn good. And they show all the different animals on the back here: whitetail, pronghorn, hogs, mule deer, so forth. The Nosler makes a really good round. So, but it's ballistic, boy. When it goes in, it's going to expand and open with that big cavity inside of there. It's not lead filled like the other, and I think it's a pretty good round. Hell, I'd even go black bear hunting, really, with any of these. But that's a bigger, heavier projectile. I would probably use that more. I don't know. I'd have to look that up and do a lot of research before I went black bear hunting. And the old Superformance by Hornady over here. Got a whole bunch of them laying out here. It's got the polymer tip on it. And these are a faster round. And it's 129 grain SSTs, which is a really good deer round. But they're popping out of the barrel at 29.50, and your drop at 500 yards is about 40 inches, just under 40 inches. But back here, more reasonable distance for the 6.5 Creedmoor is 19.7, 6.8 at 300. That's very manageable. And I doubt that I'm going to shoot much past 300. 400 probably be the absolute most. But yeah, they're really good rounds. I'm excited to have all this. It was my Christmas present, and I tell you what, that trigger on this sucker, oh my goodness, I've talked about it before, but I would not think that it's more than 2 pounds. You got a detachable magazine. It's metal. It feeds really well. It holds 4 rounds for you, so you could put one in the chamber and have 5. Plus, you know, I got a little backup right down here just in case. I don't know if that's 8 or 9 rounds. I didn't count them, but I just put them all in there too. But I tell you what, that trigger, I'm gonna pull it off here, see if I can show you. It's really light. Just engage the safety blade there, and just start to think about pulling that trigger, and boy, it's gone. So it's gonna make it a little more accurate, I think, for me. I'm excited about it. And that's a Vortex Diamondback 3x9x40 on top. I was really excited to get the whole package. It was like $601 after tax out the door. Now that's not including the sling or anything, and that the magazine attaches really firm and sits in place, so I like it. And I kind of like this veil camo. It's pretty cool, that the patterning on it, and I think it would blend in really well. You can see the name of it right there by the Savage Veil Camo. And we're going to have to wrap up the video here. My battery's going low. I apologize for that. Well, I'll talk to you all later. I'm excited to get out there and give this thing a try. Have a good one.